Hey, my name is Wendy Vandermeer, and I'm an eco-fashion designer based in London, Ontario. And I currently have a storefront inside of the old Novax building, and I specialize in 3 product types, basically: shirts, bags, and gems.
Good.
The reason why I would consider myself more so anti-corporate or anti-fashion is just because the fashion industry itself doesn't seem to me, I never got the sense that it let you express yourself the way that you freely wanted to express yourself, and didn't give you the support to just be creative and be who you were, how you felt at that moment, instead of feeling like you always have to fit into some specific category or genre. Because I'm mostly thinking about sustainability, and more so clothes that people are going to wear again and again, as opposed to fast fashion, where you're going to just throw it out after the season. You know, I want to make high quality clothes that people want to wear for a few years. You know? Like, instead of 4 seasons a year, they actually have like over 20 seasons a year, because that's how high the turnover is. So usually people only wear their clothes about once or twice, and it gets tracked. And that's why I use recycled clothing, and that's why I use Levi's, because it's a denim that won't die, and it's a denim that is not made anymore. All of our denim now is filled with elastane and spandex, and it's not a denim that you can wear for a year, because it'll literally fall apart while you're wearing it. So that's more so been the basis behind my design, because you can't just go buy recycled fabrics. You have to buy recycled clothes and rip them apart and use them as fabrics. So that really limits the design process, because my materials are pretty limited in size. I like to use tattooed models basically because I want to give off that impression that everyone is acceptable. Everyone, every sense of style, every look, every hair color, every skin type is awesome. Yeah, I also do have models that aren't tattooed, but they also tend to have a funky sense of style, or they do hair modeling and they have cool hair color, or there's usually something about them that sets them apart, where they're expressing their creativity to the world without having fear of how the world is going to react to them. I did do a little bit of alt modeling while I was in New York City. I was basically just shopping, and the owner of a booth saw me, loved my look, asked who the hell I was, and asked if she could take some pictures of me. I said I was going to be there till Thursday, and if she wanted to do that, that was fine. And we did some photo shoots of some vintage clothes that she sold at her booth, and her Instagram kind of blew up. All right, well, I'm here to get a tattoo on my hand. I'm getting a all-seeing cat. It's a cat with 3 eyes, 1 eye in the center. Not really a lot of meaning behind it. Just kind of like it. So I like the color in it. I'm a big cat fan, obviously. A lot of my tattoos don't really have a lot of meaning. It was more so how they came about, what I bartered for them, or, you know, the story behind the experience of getting the tattoo itself. Well, they call your 3rd eye, you know, that's how they refer to it, as your all-seeing eye, your pineal gland. So a cat with a center eye would kind of play off that.
Now, where are you putting the tattoo?
On my right hand.
So why your hand?
I didn't really have any other ideas of any other body parts that I wanted to tattoo at the moment. I've just recently got all these hand tattoos, so I was kind of fixated on this area at the moment, I guess. And also just the style of the cat is a little bit more of an old school type of drawing, and it have some work here that is more of that type of work, so here it would kind of fit in with the rest of what's going on here. Not at all. No. Or else I wouldn't have got my face tattooed.
Check it. Okay.
Do I think tattoos are art or fashion? That's, you know, when you mentioned that yesterday, that was the first time that I had thought about that, was what category I would put them in. I, in my mind, have more put them in as art, because I find that art is more so that's something that's a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? lasts longer maybe. Fashion is it's always moving, it's always changing, there's always new. It's every couple weeks there's a new trend. With tattoo, it's like, you know, you have a connection to that art piece and you get that on your body, and that's forever. So I kind of connect it more into the art category maybe because of that. But then again, it could also go into the trends of fashion, right? Because my tattoos have changed in the past 15 years of me getting them as well, based on my style and my experiences, so.
There certainly are trends with tattoos.
Exactly.
You know that.
With piercings as well, you know, with any type of body modification. It's usually all based on a trend. Yeah. For sure. I think that's one of my main reasons for getting tattoos is it's like a photo album on my body forever that I could never lose in a house fire or, you know, forget at someone's house. You know, I remember what I was going through at that moment, or what I was experiencing, or the people that were around me where I was living, and I think that's something that I never want to forget. And that's why when so many people say to me, oh, I want a tattoo, I don't know what I would get, I want it to have so much meaning, and I'm like, do the opposite. My first tattoos were just stars on my wrist because I liked them. There was no meaning behind them because I knew I was 16 years old, and in 20 years I could really have a different opinion off that really meaningful tattoo that I got when I was really young. You know, so I don't think there's anything wrong with just getting something because you like it.